comes? Yeah. Show that A1, A2, A3 up to AN form an AP where AN is defined as follows: AN equal to 3 plus AN and AN equal to 9 minus 5n. Two questions are there. First question we solve first here. A1 equal to 3 plus 4n, we will take this one. This question we take AN equal to 3 plus 4n. This is the question given. So in place of n, if I write 1, I get 3 plus 4 into 1, 7. First term in this AP is 7. Now second term in this AP is 3 plus 4 into 2, that is 3 plus 8, 11. Then third term is 3 plus 4 into 3, 3 plus 12, 15. So this is the AP here, and we will find whether all these, okay, they are forming AP, and you have to find the sum of first 15 terms in each, and we have to show that they are in AP 7, 11 and 15. A4 also I calculated, that is 19, 3 plus 4 into 4. Next, it can be observed that A2 minus A1, that is 11 minus 7, 11 minus 7 is 4, and A2 minus A3 minus A2, that is also 4, even A4 minus A3, that is also 4. So all the differences between any two terms, if you take, you say A1 A2, A2 A3, A3 A4, all these differences are same. Therefore these terms form an AP. A1, A2, A3, AN up to AN, they are all in AP. Now we need to find the sum of first 15 terms. It is easy. Now we will take the formula A plus n minus 1 into D, Sn equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into D, where n is 15 and A we know that is 7 and D we know that is 4. This is D and this is A. So A we write 7 and D we write 4. 2 into 4, 14 plus 14 into 4, 56. 14 plus 56 is 70. 15 by 2 into 70, 15 into 35, that is 525 is the answer here for the first question. I think I did the second question also. Let us see. All of you make a note of this one. Right? You can take a screenshot also, and later on you can make a note, but noting in the book is very, very important. Right. Shall I move on to the next question?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Here is question number 2. AN equal to 9 minus 5n. That I will take now. AN equal to 9 minus 5n. And in place of n I write 1. Again I get A1 in that particular AP. A1 equal to 9 minus 5 into 1, that is 4. A2 equal to 9 minus 5 into 2, that is 9 minus 10 minus 1. A3 equal to 9 minus 5 into 3, that is 9 minus 15, that is minus 6. So whether these numbers form an AP or not, we have to check. Now this is A1, this is A2. So A2 minus A1 we check here. A2 minus A1 equal to minus 1 minus 4. So minus 1 minus 4 is minus 5 here. Then A3 minus A2. A3 minus A2 is equal to minus 6 minus of minus 5. Then that is minus 5 again. So here also minus 5, here also minus 5. So the differences between the consecutive terms is the same. The difference is the same. Therefore these numbers A1, A2, A3, that is 4, minus 1, minus 6 form an AP. So minus 4, minus 1, minus 6 form an AP. Now next step is to find the sum of first 15 terms in that AP. So here A equal to 4, D equal to minus 5 and N equal to 15. So let us take again the formula Sn equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d, where n is 15, so 15 by 2 into 2 into 4, that is a, plus 15 minus 1 into minus 5, that is d. So 15 by 2 into 2 4s are 8, and 15 minus 1 14 into minus 5, that is minus 70. 8 minus 70 is minus 62. 2 and minus 62, they have common factor as 2 ones, 2 minus 31s. So minus 31 into 15, 15 ones are 15 1, 15 threes are 45 plus 1 46. So 465 is the answer here. Did you all understand this one? Any doubt?
No, sir.
No.
Understood, sir.
Very good, very good. Now we will move on to question number 11. Right? This is question
Yes,
number
sir.
Right. If the sum of first n terms of an AP is 4n minus n square, what is the first term? What is the sum of first two terms? What is the second term? Similarly, find the third and 10th term, 10th and nth terms. This is the question. It is a typical question, very important also. Here we have to understand the logic. Okay, that I will tell you slowly. The whole question I have kept on the board so that you can look at this at a stage. Okay, let us see. First, Sn is given here. Sn equal to 4n minus n square. Therefore, in place of n if I write 1, I get S1. In place of n if I write 2, I get S2. And when I write 3, I get S3, etc. So S1 equal to 4 into 1 minus 1 square, that is 4 minus 1, 3. Next, S2 equal to 4 into 2 minus 2 square, that is 4 into 2 is 8, 2 square is 4, 8 minus 4 is 4. S3 equal to 4 into 3 minus 3 square, that is 12 minus 9, that is 3. Remember children, in the earlier question, we took them, 3, 4, 3, we have written in order, but we cannot write in order here. Actually, AP means A1, A2, A3, but here what we got is S1, S2, S3. What is the meaning of S1? That means sum of first one term in a particular AP. Sum of first one term or simply first term, both are same. Both are same. So there is no question of writing S1 is equal to A1. So there is no problem about this one. S1 or A1 or A, all three are same. Now let us talk about S2. The meaning of S2 is sum of first two terms. That means first term plus second term. First term plus second term. First term plus second term will be nothing but S1 plus S2, that is A1 plus A2, A1 plus A2, S2 equal to A1 plus A2. And S3 equal to A1 plus A2 plus A3. This is how it goes. Therefore, if I subtract S1 from S2, see what I am doing, I am subtracting S1 from S2. That means from the sum of A1 and A2, I am subtracting A1. Then don't I get A2? From the sum of A1 and A2, I am subtracting A1. So A1 is cancelled here, A2 is left. So A2 is equal to sum of first two terms minus sum of the first term. That simply first term. So that is A2. That is 4 minus 3, that is 1. So A2 equal to A2 is equal to S2 minus S1. S2 minus S1. Then if I subtract S2 from S3, I get A3. Just like S2 minus S1 is A2, S3 minus S2 equal to A3. See, the first one S2, here you are getting A2. Similarly, from S3 if I subtract S2, I will get A3. So A3 equal to 3 minus 4, this one. And from this, you can also elicit a formula, Sn minus Sn minus 1 is equal to An. This is another formula you have made now, just now. Okay? This is the formula, you remember this. Sn minus 1 is equal to An. Okay? Remember this. Now we know what is A1, what is A2, what is A3. So A1, I write the AP like this. I write the AP this way. What is the AP now? AP is equal to A1, that is 3, and A2 equal to 1, A3 equal to minus 1. Don't confuse between S1, S2, S3 and A1, A2, A3. They are different, these are different. S1, S2, S3 are sums of first sum, first one term, first two term, first three terms, like this. A1, A2, A3 are simply terms, first term, second term, third term, like this. So now 3, 1, minus 1 is the AP. In this, A equal to 3, D equal to 1 minus 3, again minus 2. Now An you have to find. An equal to A plus n minus 1 into D. A means 3, n minus 1 into minus 2, that is 3 plus minus 2 into n, minus 2n, minus 2 into minus 1, that is plus 2. So 3 minus 2n plus 2, or it is 5, minus 2n plus 5, or 5 minus 2n, you can say 5 minus 2n. Now when you find what is the value of An, we can easily find what is 10th term. Nth term we have found already. So now we can easily find A10. A10 equal to, in place of n I write 10, 2 into minus 2 into 10 plus 5, that is minus 20 plus 5 minus 15. So An we found, A10 we found, and whatever we are given in this question, it is everything is found here. So it is an easy question, at the same time very important also. Learn this. Find the sum of first 40 integers divisible by 6. First number divisible by 6 is 6, next is 12, next is 18, next is 24. And these numbers are forming an AP, as we know. Then A equal to 6 here, common difference D equal to 6. Therefore, what is S40? That is the question. And we use the formula Sn equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Then we have here 40 by 2 into 2 into a, 2 into 6 plus 40 minus 1 into 6, that is 20 into 40 by 2 is 20, 2 6 are 12 plus 40 minus 1, 39 into 6. Now 39 into 6 is 234 plus 12, 246. 246 into 20 will be 4920. You can calculate, of course it is easy to calculate. Okay, this is the 12th question. Make a note of this one quickly, then we move on to the next one. Next question is
Sir, daily we should come in the uniform, sir.
yes.
Online class.
Yes, that is the instruction from the authorities, so that's what I am passing on to you. So whenever
Okay,
you are
sir.
asked to put on your videos, you have to put on, then you should be seen in uniform only. Many are not opening the
Yes,
video, I
sir.
know, because you are not in uniform, you are in civil dress and listening very leisurely. Okay, that you should feel the seriousness that we are coming to school and learning. That kind of seriousness should be there. That's why our authorities are insisting. Now question number 13. Find the sum of first 15 multiples of 8. Now it is just like the previous question. There we took the multiples of 6. Here we are taking the multiples of 8. That's all. So multiples of 8 are 8, 15, 24, etc. And then we have to find, they are in AP of course, because first term is 8, second next common difference also is 8. So we have to find the sum of first 15 multiples. So n equal to 15, and S15 equal to how much is the question. So write the formula again. Sn equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. That is 15 by 2 into 2 into 8 plus 15 minus 1 into 8. Next step, it is following like this. It follows all the other steps will be following like this. It is easy. So 15 by 2 into 2 8 are 16 plus 15 minus 1, that is 14 into 8, that is 112. Next 15 into 16, actually this is plus children, plus 112. 16 plus 112 is 128. So 15 into 128 by 2 or 15 into 64, because 2 64 times here, 64 times it divides 128. So 64a, 15 into 64, that is 960. This is the question here, right? Shall we move on to the next one? And the last one in this exercise, because other questions are deleted from the syllabus. So for this year, up to 14 questions only will be coming from this exercise. All other questions are deleted. Now find the sum of odd numbers between 0 and 50. Very simple question. Earlier in the same exercise, we did the sixth question, not sixth one, sorry, that is ninth question. First 7 numbers is 49, next 8, 50, 17 terms is 289, just like that. This also, there are similarities between these two questions. And then you can also go back to 8th class, there also that certain concepts are related to this one, odd numbers concepts. Now let us see this one. Odd numbers between 0 and 50 are 1, 3, 5, 7, etc. Last number would be 49. So how many odd numbers are there between 0 and 50? We have to find first. If we know that n, it is easy to find the sum of all these numbers, because we know a, we know the difference also, difference is 2. Okay, that means common difference is 2, a is 1 here, and an is 49. We know the last digit, last odd number also. But what is n if you know, it is easy for us to find the sum. So to find that, we will take the help of formula an. An equal to a plus n minus 1 into d, that is equal to 49. So 1 plus n minus 1 into 2 equal to 49, or n minus 1 into 2 equal to 49 minus 1 48. N minus 1 equal to 48 by 2, that is 24, and n equal to 25. And then now we know the value of n, we know the first term, we know the last term. Therefore we will be able to use the second formula of Sn. Sn equal to n by 2 into a plus l. So where l is the last term, a is the first term, n is the number of terms. So Sn, that is equal to 25 by 2 into 1 plus 49. 1 plus 49 is 50. Then 25 by 2 into 50, 2 ones, 2 25s again, and 25 into 25 is 625. What is the relation between this number, odd number, etc.? I will tell you, you can easily understand if you know the number of odd numbers right from the beginning. So from first 25 odd numbers, sum of first 25 odd numbers is nothing but 25 square. Likewise, sum of first 17 odd numbers equal to 17 square. Sum of first 9 odd numbers equal to 9 square. Like this,